Shortly before her birth, her brother died. Her mother was depressed and didn't pay attention to her. Frida was breastfed by 2 Indian nannies, one of which was an alcoholic. At her 7 years, Frida was on a walk and felt she had hurt her leg. She fell stunned with pain. It turned out that it was polio. Since that day, the pain was always with her. For a whole year she couldn't get out of the house, but she trained hard to avoid to stay disabled. Her right foot atrophied after that, and her leg became thinner and shorter. Children teased her as "bag-leg Frida," but she was so perky despite her illness and mockeries. She played football with boys, went to boxing, and always was in boys' gangs, and climbed on the fences and in other people's gardens with them. She was raped when she was 13 years old. It was school gym teacher, feminine one. Frida's mother knew that and took her out of school. At her 18 years old, there was the most terrible accident after which every doctor told she wouldn't live. The bus she was on with her boyfriend had faced with a tram. Her boyfriend flew through the window and almost wasn't hurt, but he found Frida bleeding and transparent with metal handrail. A metal rod impaled her womb, injuring clavicle, ribs, legs, pelvic bones, right foot split. The spine was broken in 3 places. Doctors were horrified. Nobody believed she would survive. But even if she could, she would be immobile for the rest of her life. Frida came through 35 operations and was bedridden for 2 years. For hours, days, and months, she was alone with herself and her thoughts. At the time, she began to draw and seriously considered becoming a medical illustrator during this period, as she saw this as a way to marry her interests in medical science that she had learned before the accident and art. There was set an easel at her request so she could draw lying down, and there was a mirror near her bed. Eventually, Frida went to paint self-portrait because that was the object she knew best. It was her face. While she was bedridden, her boyfriend married the other girl. At the age of 22, Frida married the famous artist Diego Rivera, and she told that was the second disaster of her life, and even worse, that the accident with the tram. She was pregnant 3 times, and each time ended in miscarriage. She couldn't fulfill the cherished dream to give birth because of that awful accident. There was an embryo in her bedroom, which was given by her doctor and saved by her. After the divorce with Rivera, Frida came to her lover with whom she had an affair for 10 years, but it turned out that he was going to marry someone else. Frida's health continued to deteriorate over the years. Permanent operations. She had to wear a leather plaster or metal corsets, and it could reach 44 pounds. She couldn't numb the pain even with alcohol and morphine. The blood, color of thorns, daggers at her paintings showed the way she felt herself. Frida tried to kill herself several times. When Frida was 42 years old, the part of her foot was amputated. Because of gangrene and there were a few spinal surgeries that caused her being immobile, and she had to use a wheelchair. After 3 years, her leg was amputated. She had syphilis, anemia, fungal infection of the hand. She addicted to drinks and drugs. She died at her 47 because of pneumonia, but her diary suggests she had killed herself, and her acquaintances suspected there was an overdose of drugs.